Yes, people, you already know. Audi League back again. GCOR GT. You already know what's going on. If I can just get the stream ready. Tune in. Alright, we'll start qualifying very soon. I'm gonna keep it at a good 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is enough, and then we've got the 40-minute race. Obviously, more drivers as well. Come on, you already know. Shout out to everyone that turned up today. Obviously, Cam's here, Jensen's here, CO2's here from last week, and then we got Matt's here, Mateus, Shoto's here as well, and Lazio was here last week as well. So you already know. Ethan's on his way. But Ethan, how long are you gonna be, bro? Because we can wait a little bit. It's be an interesting one as well, because Watkins Glen, I was talking earlier about this, not on the channel, but I was speaking about it, and it's like Watkins Glen is it's a track where anybody can take it on a day, and it's another track where mistakes are very likely to happen. Do you know what I mean? Fair enough. So Jensen's left. As Jensen leaves, Ethan will sub in. But yeah, Watkins Glen is the type of one where anybody can take victory on any day. I mean, we've seen it in Elite. We've seen it in Elite where you get certain people who you may not have fancied to win it have come into play. I'm talking mainly about Elite Season 1, if we remember there, where it was, I think it was Barley who took the victory there. So that was an interesting one. Completely against run of play, of course. No one expects him to win that one there. Let's see what can happen here. These are some drivers with some good history in the league, obviously. Some more than others. But Audi League, everyone's invited. You can see everyone's coming back. You already know. Season's getting warmed up right now. Obviously this week I'm going to also start introducing Elite for the new season, season 3. Obviously whole new lineup. It's like a new era almost for GT, you know. New drivers, new teams, but still the same Elite. But yeah, okay. Let me just... Also, everyone's ready to start. Qualifying as usual. 10 minutes. No Q2 this time around because we only got 7, but let's see if this is going to be as much of a treat as last week. Obviously, if you watched last week, if you haven't watched it, I recommend you watch, because my days, that was a good race, good qualifying. Everyone was quite close on pace. Everyone looked like they were in it to win it. Will we have a repeat of that race last week, or will it be a much more spread out affair? JJF saying the Panthers could be back next season, and that's what we want to see. Hopefully it can happen. Hopefully it can happen. But if not, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of other teams. We saw the team creation channel as well. A lot of teams were they set out the plan to create some teams, so we could very well see those teams coming into fruition and racing in the Elite Series next season. This upcoming season, Jensen is back, so false alarm from Jensen. Hey, false alarm. Now we hear you, we hear you. Okay, so with that being done, let's see, let me just get onto Discord real quick. Shout out to Discord as well, man, making everything happen. Phone and Discord in the channel. Alright, let's do it. Let's go out and see deliveries quickly, and then we'll go out and check. And Lance says someone got a 6.5 second penalty. Goodness gracious! All sorts of contact going on. You got Lance here there. You got Cam's there as well. Mateus, he's usually in the booth with me, but this time he's on the track. First time in GCOR, he's on the track since GT. So Mateus is back as well. Rumours that we're going to see Jeff back as well, and Jeff and Mateus were teammates briefly in GT3, so that'll be interesting to see if Jeff still got it, if the Unk still has it within him. But yeah guys, 8 drivers should be interesting. Alright, let's confirm once again. And then we'll get into it. Let me load up my who's your favourite for pole position, man? Put that in the comments, put that in the chat. Let's see who you're thinking is going to get pole position. Let's see what they're thinking. I feel like I know who's going to get put that in the chat, but I think I already know, but we might be wrong. Alright, let's go. Let's start qualifying. Alright, so first out, it's looking like CO2 to be first out, and that new livery is cold. He's changed it up, he changed the style up from last race straight into it in this one, and there's contact between Shoto and Lancia. They're going side by side, duking it out, and then really getting the elbows. It's qualifying, mate. Lads, what are we doing here? And they sort it out, I think, not sure. Oh my days, what are we doing here? Getting the elbows out of qualifying, and I think Shoto's decided he's going to be second on the track, and Mateus has just gone between the two of them, and he's taking Shoto as well then. So Mateus doesn't want to be involved in that, I can imagine. And Ethan likewise, I don't think he's going to want to be involved in that, and not trying to make another TikTok today, I imagine. They follow Ethan on TikTok though, for real. Oh my days! What is going on? Jensen's also out, but with a 3-second penalty, and then you got Cam and Matt just chilling in the pits. They have time to burn. So it's gonna be CO2. Okay, that's the okay. Just trying to see how everything works. Okay, that's with Cam. Alright. So CO2 on his lap. Here we go. Mateus is just behind him. So we can track what the two of them are setting, and Mateus is really catching CO2 right now. On board with Mateus. Let's check the sector times though. So first sector comes to a close. 24.9, 24.6. So 3/10 up is Mateus right now. Go back on board with him. Mateus scored a win in his first ever start in GCOR GT way back. Was this even 2025? I think this was early 2025. GCOR GT Season 2. And this is not going to work. This is not going to help Mateus here. He's kind of being held up by CO2. We didn't see the other lap times that were being set. So we can't tell what's going to happen there. I think CO2 is going to have the advantage though. I don't even know. I think Mateus would, but his lap has been impeded by CO2 here, and CO2, you can imagine, has every right to go for this lap. It is the first lap, and then obviously the next after that, I'd imagine he gets out of the way and lets Mateus by. But let's see what happens. And I think Mateus is going to be faster, but not by a lot. He could go faster. I think. Across the line, 32.3 from Mateus, 33.1 from CO2. Lancia has a penalty, and Cam's also on his out lap. Ethan is stalled on the track here. So Lance's on his way. He's got engine damage though. Lance's got engine damage. So if I was Lance, surely I'd be going back to the pits. Jensen then, he's on his lap. Set pole position last time at Fuji. And that was by a considerable margin. Let's see what he can do here. 24.7. He's a 10th behind Mateus' first sector. Cam's also on his first push lap. Mateus has bailed. He's gone to the pits. Not liking the look of this. Cam is 2/10 down on Mateus, a 10th down on Jensen. Now let's see. Middles. Jensen's got a penalty. 1 second penalty. I think that's probably going to be from the what do you call it? The bus stop. And let's see if Cam can do any better as he makes his way through, reaching the halfway point of qualifying. Cam was P2 in qualifying at Fuji last time out, managed to secure the win as well against the odds. Expect a few YouTube shorts about that one. 56.5 in the middle sector from Cam. And now let's see what he can do. Going to come into the third sector. To the end of the third sector, let's see what kind of time he's setting. Oh, half-second penalty. So it's not going to be as fast as it could be. Jensen on his way, 32.9, and considering he had a 1 second penalty, that is quick. Cam comes up the last corner, and it's a 31.7, so that would have been the fastest lap if it wasn't for the penalty once again. So Cam knows at least there he's got a sub 132 in the bag. Lance is improving, and this is obviously where he served his penalty. He's got engine damage though. I mean, it shows on my screen he has engine damage. I don't know if he has for real, but let's see who's coming to the end. It is Lance who's coming to the end of his lap then. I've generally got no clue if Lance has got engine damage or not. Oh no, Lance definitely has engine damage. This is... yeah, Lance has got engine damage alright. So let's see Mateus then. Is he clean air this time? No improvement in the first sector though. That is crucial. What can he do in the middle sector? Ethan has gone 32 flat. So Ethan to provisional pole right now. And it's up to everyone else to see who can dethrone his time. Who's on a lap right now? I think Cam's on an out lap, so it's just Matthias and CO2 behind. CO2's now bailed, so Matthias all on his own. And he's up now, 3/10 on Ethan. Just need to keep the lap together, and he's into the 131s. But can he keep his car within the track limits? There's a little bit of a moment there for Matthias. Gets it sorted out though, into the corner. And now just 2 to go. And he's still up by 3/10. So a good third sector. And it's now time for the final 2 corners. Just a simple one. Down to 4th and he's up. And power all the way down to the line. And the time is 31.6. So by 3/10 he is on provisional pole right now. Now the question is, who can challenge that time? Lance is still with engine damage. Cam is on his way. Didn't see the first sector. But Cam's got a 131 in his bag. He's already achieved one, albeit with a penalty. Can he do it legally this time with no track limit violations? On board with the reigning champion in Elite. What can he do? As we approach the end of the second sector, it will be interesting to see what kind of split he's achieved. And it doesn't really show us because then again, this is the first legal lap, so we won't know for sure. Matthias is back out on the road, preparing for one final run. So Cam has to get to the line as soon as he can really, because this might just end up being his last run. 1:15.8. Needs to put everything into these final 2 corners. Can do it here. He's managed 2nd place here in qualifying before, never a pole position. Cam goes first here with a 1:31.6, and he's about 500s quicker than Matthias. Crucial lap. And has he got time for one more? Has he got the resources for one more? He's going on his way. What a lap when it counted for Cam. Knew he had it within him, just needed to keep his car within the legal limits, and he has that time around. And he's not done, still up purple in the first sector by 6 thousandths of a second. He's still going. Who else behind is still going? Jensen's on his lap, and this looks clean. In front, Matt's on his out lap. But let's look at Jensen here. Jensen did get pole here last time, and he's looking set to get it again. He got a pole in the Elite Series, pole last week. Can he do it again? Jensen out the last corner. Has done enough in the last sector. He's fallen away from him, and he's down to 3rd, only as good as 3rd place for Jensen, and he's in the pits. That's his day done. Matthias now starting his out lap. Ethan's on his way now. Final corner for Ethan. He was once a provisional pole. Can he get himself back up to the front row, or can he take pole? Let's find out. Ethan across the line, and the Frenchman is way off the pace, but he has got one more chance here. And Cam's now on his way. We missed his whole lap. He's got a penalty though. This isn't going to count. And it was off the pace anyway, off the mark. Got damage somewhere in the lap as well. Cam has provisional pole for now. Matt's got a 1.5 second penalty, so his chance of improving the position have gone out the window. It's now just down to Matthias and Ethan. Matthias currently 2nd, Ethan currently 4th. Let's look at Matthias in the middle sector. What is it looking like? He's up by 0.5 second. This could be a beastly lap, but he's nearing traffic here. Matthias is nearing traffic. He's going to have to be careful. He's going to have to hope and pray he doesn't give... He's reached them. This is going to be horrible for his lap. Oh no! And the lap is gone. Serious words about to be had with the stewards. That's completely ruined his lap. And Matthias is not going to be happy at all, because that was looking like pole position all the way. Still, you got to push to the line. He's not. He's bailed out, and I understand it completely. I understand it completely why you bail out, and I would not be happy about that either. I think Ethan's encountered the same problem. But let's see if Ethan can recover enough. Ethan stays 4th position, and that's heartbreak for Mateus really, and Ethan to an extent, because you would have felt they could have done so much more with that, and they are not going to be happy at all with Matt and with Lancia, because it was their infighting, and Mateus was just collateral damage in that. Unfortunate. But Cam holds on to pole. Watkins Glen in the Audi league. So the half the job is done for Cam. Half the job is crazy. We've got 40 minutes to go of racing. So to say that it's done, it's a far cry. I'm watching it now and I see it, yeah. The quality is dead. Cam takes pole. But for Mateus, he could be imagining he would have got that pole. As we look at the result, 1:31.6 from Cam was the fastest time. Mateus might have even gone to the 1:30s with that final lap, but obviously the impeding was there. So let's set for P2 right there. Jensen 3rd, Ethan 4th, CO2, Lancia, Matt, and Shotto in 8th place, not setting the lap. So with that being done, as you can see, then we're going to see some tempers flaring right now in the chat, and I completely understand it. I completely understand it. Hooey, here we go. Mateus is not happy at all. Alright, let's get into the race then. The grid is in order. Required tyre change. Everything is there. Let's start racing. Wait, guys weren't ready. My bad. Leave, guys, leave. Leave. My bad. I thought everyone was ready. My bad. I'll make sure everyone's ready first. everyone select tires, everything, and then ready up. And then I have to do the grid again, so let me do the grid. I think so. I don't know actually. Let's see. When everyone enters, I'll see if the grid is the same. That as well, changing the event type. Let me just, I'll do select by host. Alright, grid stays as is, cool. I mean, this doesn't look like the grid to me. Hey, it's all good, it's all good. Alright, let me just edit the grid. Becca, my dog, shut up, man. Flip me. And let me get back to the grid real quick. What was the grid saying? The grid was... It was as such. So it was Cam, Mateus, Jensen, then it was Ethan, then it was CO2, then Lancia, then Matt. And then Sam. And let me adjust it one more time. Put Ethan in P4. Okay. Make sure everyone's ready this time. Make sure everyone's ready this time. Now, 1 second. This window has to get closed. Okay, everyone's ready for once. For once, you know. It's time for some Audi League. Let me actually see what's going on. Everyone's on the track. Alright. Alright, let's go. Everyone's ready. I'm ready. Wait. Alright, say no more. Alright, let's begin. Alright, let's begin then. Audi League. Round 2 about to get underway. Let's do it. GCOR GT Audi League. You already know. Let's get ready to spectate. This should be a spectacle to spectate. Let's watch along. Full start check is active. Drivers gonna have to be on their best behaviour here. Off the start, we'll define the next 40 minutes as the lights go on. Cam and Mateus at the front, and we're underway in Watkins Glen. And the starts are not good at the back of the field, but the front of the field, Cam's away well. Mateus in second, now down to third as Jensen goes round the outside, trying to take the position, and there's all sorts of carnage behind. Jensen holds second position right now. Mateus down to third, poor start. Look at this from Jensen here, gains on Cam. At the same time, we see Mateus behind him. Fourth is Shotto, fifth CO2. And look at this here, Jensen trying to go around the outside of the bus stop. Can he do that? What a move. And Cam goes straight underneath him. Jensen cutting some grass, and Shotto as well cutting grass. And they lose positions. Mateus and CO2 benefit. Shotto with a half-second penalty. Ethan down to 6th place from 4th. Lance has got engine damage. But low-key, what happened there, guys? Oh my days. We should have got a replay of what happened to Lance here. Safety car out. So safety car is out. So the new regulation is going to be safety car for engine damage only, and one maximum of 1 per race. So that new protocol in place, that's it. Straight up. Try to eliminate safety cars from this. Because if you were here back in the GT3 era, back in the GT3 days, safety car wasn't a thing. Like, that's what we're trying to go back to. Safety car wasn't a thing, so if you crashed out, like, your race was done essentially. But engine damage, yeah. She's also serving the penalty. And he's put the wrong tyres on, so he's changing tyres. Let me go back into the replay screen. So Brandon's in the chat. What's good, Brandon? So those that are pitting are now going into the pits, changing their things. Of what on earth is going on in the midfield, man? What are we doing here? All sorts of collision going in the midfield. Alright. What are we doing here? Ah, this is going all left, man. This is all going left, man. I can't lie, full-blown investigation is gonna have to be done into this whole thing. Because what are we doing here? This safety car has been ridiculous. I'm just trying to make sense of what's going on. I'm just looking around thinking what's going on the whole time. But yeah. So this will be the last lap we do on the safety car. Everyone repair your damage and let's go. No, I hear you. We all got lives to live, Brandon. We got lives to live. We all got lives to live. So, safety car restart can take place this lap. Cam, CO2, the top two, Mateus in third, Lance in fourth, Shoto fifth, Matt's in sixth, and Matt's going to go down to the back. I believe that Jensen is now seventh. So, Matt's going to get 3-second penalty. What the hell are we doing? Here we go. No, I see you. Nah, Drive H, I see what you're talking about. I see you. Alright, we're getting up. We're getting ready to go then. Restarting. Cam controlling the restart. What the hell is Matt doing? What the hell? How the hell is Matt in fifth? Yeah, bro, what are we doing here, bro? So... Alright, cool. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say anything. So, clear restart infringement from Matt and Lance here. Cam's gonna fight it. Let's see what he does. And Cam swoops around the outside. He's gonna stay with him. Is Lance gonna stay with him? Can't do it. CO2 might get past as well. CO2 can't get past on this occasion. Mateus up to 4th place in the meantime. Matt's gone backwards. Jensen is trying to battle with him. Let's not forget then that Lancia and Matt they were not meant to be this high up at all. They were not meant to be this high up at all. Clear restart infringement from both of them. CO2's lost a position to Mateus. We're still looking. Jensen up to 5th. Shotto's up to 6th. Ethan might go down the inside. Try the move. Can't get it done. So it's not worked out for Ethan right there. We're still looking. CO2 gaining on Mateus. Can I... Hold on. Okay, now it should work. Well, it's proper not working. Yeah, the thing's broken. Oh well. So Cam clear out in the lead. Half an hour to go. Now the strategy is going to be important. We see Jensen pick up a penalty. Lance has been caught. Oh, we're not doing this again. No more safety cars anymore. So the top 3 are them. They stay as they are. Cam top 3, Mateus. Lance has gone down to 4th place. Matt's got engine damage, has to pit. And Lance head back for penalty. So that will probably allow Ethan to come back. Ethan takes 5th. Can he take 4th as well? Is he close enough for that? No more safety cars, no more safety cars. I said it already, only one. Continue on the top 4. Cam, Mateus, CO2, Ethan. Shotto still 5th place. And the gaps have kind of spread out a little bit more now. So the focus is going to be on the strategy. That's what it's going to be about. So Cam is on a medium tyre. And those are quite... they're Asian mediums. I think Mateus on those hard tyres. Did he start on those hards? I'm not sure if he started on them. But nevertheless... he is on them. No, I hear you. I'll do it. No, I'll do it. That was peak what I saw. No problem. That was I didn't even know I could kick guys like that. That was disgraceful. So we're back to 6. And let's go then. So Cam's still on his way. Mateus 3.1 seconds back, and for him it's going to be about, here we go, what can he do? Can he maintain the gap? And then when it comes to strategic moves by Cam, because he's obviously going to have to stop again. He's going to have to stop again, obviously. So we can't say that Mateus is out of this just yet. CO2 is losing out to Mateus, but in the process Ethan is gaining on him. And if I can flip it, there we go, now it's working. So look at this from Ethan. We're on board. These two were teammates last season at GN7. Who knows if they'll be teammates this season? CO2's made it known that he wants to start his own team for next season, so who knows? Ethan might even drive alongside CO2. We don't know what's going to happen in the future for sure just yet. Here we go. Ethan is gaining. And Ethan goes to the outside. Can he get it under braking? Yes, he can. Good move from Ethan. CO2 can't really respond to it. They're both cutting grass there on the exit. Let's see what the stewards say about that one. The PD stewards, no penalties issued. Fair move from Ethan. He gets up to third place. And now he can begin hunting down Mateus and Cam. And Cam is beginning to drop Mateus a little bit, but it's expected. Medium tyres versus the hard tyres. Mateus is playing the long game. Shoto's in 5th place. And then, obviously, Jensen is in 6th place. But he's way down on the field. But we know why. So now the gap's beginning to extend. I say his chest moves from now on, from here on out. See, Jensen's on the hard tyre, so he could actually potentially gain some time on the rest from staying out. He might even be on, I say, a podium. That's a little bit far. I think a podium is far, but let's see what Jensen can do when it comes to this whole race. We've still got about half the race to go. Anything can happen at this point. Hold on a minute, I'm not even live on the stream. This quality is actually dead. You know, I can see it now myself, it's rubbish. But hey, at least we're up. You also got to say, in the meantime, make sure you follow the TikTok and the Instagram as well. Posting more frequently up there. You see the breakdowns of the different moves and the defensive driving and the starts and all those things there. Doing a couple more of those as well. So, do you know what I'm also going to do? If you've got any clips they want me to break down as well, send in those clips. We'll do some breakdowns. Let's do that as well, man. Let's get some more content created. So if you've got any clips, just send it to me and we'll deal with them. We'll get that up there. Because then there's all this content, if you know what I mean. But yeah, more content coming out, as you know, as you've been seeing. And on the YouTube as well. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. How close are we to 200 subscribers? We are really close. 4 subscribers by 196. 200 subscribers would be a big achievement for this channel, man. I can't lie. That would be something serious. A big accomplishment. And it looks like we're going to get there quite soon. So we're seeing now Cam's front left beginning to reached the end of his lifespan, and that's going to be the moment now. He's lasted around about half the race. Mateus, on the other hand, his hard tyres look just less than half done. So Mateus should be good to go until the end. That's what it's looking like. So for Cam, it will be about, okay, I'm going to have to pit, but when do I pit? Because if you're Cam here, surely you're thinking, I could probably try and go as long as I can on this medium, and then maybe around the 25 minute, I'm not sure about 25 minutes, if that's going to be like a short enough time, but you could try and do a thing of, within that time period, I could pit and put the softs on, and then really have the pace to hunt down Mateus and Ethan the rest. Because Ethan's actually saved his medium tyres better than Cam has. Jensen retires from this one, and to be honest, I understand why. It's another one. It could have been his day, but wasn't to be. It's looking like it's going to be a Cam versus Mateus. But let's see what happens. Anything can happen. As we saw last week, it looked like Jensen had it in the bag, and then he got caught completely against the run of play with that overtake at turn 1 that Cam pulled off. Caught him completely unawares, and that's what won him the race in the end. And of course there was the battle afterwards, many battles afterwards, I should say. So Cam, when does he pit? I'm saying potentially next lap, because that front left is looking like it's close to a puncture. And Mateus is now beginning to reel him in. It was 4 seconds before, now it's 3.7, 3.5 as well. So he's getting closer. Slowly but surely Mateus is doing it, because you don't want to overexert the tyres. CO2 is in. Then again though, you have to change tyres, so I don't know, Mateus might have changed tyre in the pits. We don't know for sure. You just have to change the compound, and CO2 is putting on the mediums. Shoto's also in. Let's see what he does. So CO2's on the medium tyre. Shoto coming out on the hard tyre. You think I can win this, Brandon? I mean, I hope I can. I wish. Those days are behind me, man. Those days are behind me. But Watkins Glen, I mean... Bro, Watkins Glen. The cab's in. I mean, I can believe all I want, bro. But... against these guys are just next level compared to me, man. I mean, the era that I raced in GCOR GT3, bro, the era that I was racing in, I'll be honest, we weren't this fast. We were not this fast at all. Like, take them out. I'm too late anyway. Like, if I wanted to, I couldn't. And even taking them out, like, you have to get to them first. Like, that's long for me, man. I can't do that. Cam, 3-second penalty. So he must have crossed the pit lines when he pitted. That's crucial then. And it is the soft tyre. He did choose the soft tyre. But that's crucial. 3-second penalty. And the paddock, you can see Jensen and Lancia are going back and forth. And again, you can understand Jensen's frustration completely. Poor performance from Lancia and from Matt. Very poor performance, and I'm sure the stewards are going to have serious words for those guys there. I mean, I saw it, viewers, you saw it. So Cam came out in 3rd place, serving that 3-second penalty right now. We see him serving it, and it's Ethan who is now in second position, and he's gonna go and pit. So let's see how much time Cam has lost, because he was about, I don't know how many seconds he was ahead of Ethan, but it was a good couple of seconds ahead of Ethan. I think around 10 seconds, round about that. So, because the gap between Mateus and Ethan now was 7 seconds, it was around 5 plus the 4, round about 9 to 10 seconds. So Ethan, he switches, and I think Cam is safely past him. So Ethan comes out the medium tyre, and it is comfortably in third position. No 3-second penalty as well, crucially. Mateus in front 21 seconds, and he's doing this for as long as he can before eventually, goodness me, a little bit of a moment there for Mateus. 13 minutes to go then for Mateus. I don't think the tyre's going to hold on for 13, and I don't even think he's pitted anyway, so he might have pitted though, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. He will know. I think he's in. He's in, yeah. So this is the mandatory stop then that he had to make. He's making it right now. Let's see what he does. It's surely going to be soft tyres on. Soft tyres on. A bit of fuel. Barely any fuel at all. And what tyre is it that he puts on? Put the mediums on. That's interesting. So Cam does beat him out, but not... Actually, he's beating him out by a fair amount. It's 4 seconds, and Cam's on the faster tyre. He might have just won the chess match with that one. Brandon just AKFC. Brandon, I might just put the KFC logo on the GS7 car because you said that, bro. Give me an idea. We need some new sponsorship anyway. I mean, Essentials weren't paying, so we've got to change it up. So Mateus is around 5 seconds behind Cam, and Cam is on the soft tyre, so you'd expect, but look at those soft tyres, they're draining quickly, very quickly. Cam might have got this wrong here. He might have got this wrong. You can see the tyres. Keep pushing indeed. I hear you, Brandon. That's gonna be what Mateus has to do here. Just keep pushing. Because I feel like Mateus may have lost the chess match, like he made a blunder in the match right there. But as the race evolves, it looks more and more like Cam's made the blunder, and that's very rare you see that. Cam making a mistake. That's even why I'm slow to say that myself, because do you know what I mean? This sounds like glaze, but this is how it is. This is how it is. 5 second advantage right now, but you've got 10 minutes. Will the tyre last that whole 10 minutes? It's gonna have to try. It's already half dead. Yeah, there's no chance that tyre surviving. That front left, no chance of surviving 10 minutes as it stands right now. Mateus may have just secured the victory for this one. Ethan, third position. He might even be upgraded to second when this is all said and done. 14-second gap between the two of them. But that's me assuming that Cam doesn't pit. No, Cam does pit, sorry. I think he's going to have to go in again, because that front left is shot right now, and Mateus is beginning to eat into that lead. Maybe Cam has realised that he needs to conserve the tyre, and he's not pushing as hard as he usually would. We don't know that for sure. All we can say is Cam is trying to extract the most performance out that tyre while he can. That's what I would do at least. Try and do the most with that tyre that I can for now, and then you think he's going to magically save the tyres? We've never seen that from Cam before, like the proper tyre saving ability. So let's see if he can bring it out now. I mean, the best time that he could do that, the best time to work on that, to hone that skill, is in the Audi League. I mean, it's only really a pre-season tournament, if anything, for the main real deal, the Elite Series. So let's see what happens. Brandon's doubting Cam. Brandon's doubting him. Doesn't think Cam could do it. Let's see if he can. We've got the analysis from Brandon. He thinks that Mateus is going to do it. He's closing quickly, Brandon says, and it's true. 3.5 seconds is the gap now. Mateus' tyres look fresh and healthy, and they look like they're going to last. Even if we go to 60 minutes, they might last the whole duration. Maybe not 60 minutes, but 50 minutes definitely. 45 minutes, somewhere around that. They look like they can last for ages. And Mateus also looks like he's conserving the tyres as well. He's not going as hard as he needs to, as hard as he wants to. He's keeping a lot in reserve. And Cam's in, and surely that's game over. That's got to be game over. 8 minutes to go. With 8 minutes to go, he's back out on the soft tyre. Quick refuel, splash of fuel in the tank. And Brandon, you might be right. I mean, you were right. No chance he does it. He's admitted it himself. No chance he does it. He's gone in. He's pitted. He's out in third position. Can we start a NASCAR 2060 when it comes out? I mean, I have to get a... Is it on PS4? I feel ashamed asking that question. It's so real. I need to get the PS5 quickly, man. I need to upgrade to El Cinco. Oh, for flip's sake. Yeah, I think I need to upgrade to El Cinco quickly, man. But the El Quattro, man, it's emotional, that connection I have with the El Quattro, man. If you know what I mean. It's the big 26. I know, man, but you know when you have the El Quattro, man, the El Quattro is just different stuff, man. It stood the test of time. Made by iRacing. Made by iRacing. What is it? Is it come out already? I've not seen it. I've not seen it. I'll look at it after the race. I'll check it out. Oh, it comes out September. Oh, right, okay. That's weird. Why are they releasing the official NASCAR game in September? I swear the chase is about to start. Anyway, like, so you'll release it when the chase comes out. I mean, fair enough. I'm not gonna... It's new developer, isn't it? So it makes sense why they're taking their time, I guess. So Mateus, with 6 minutes to go, is out in front and seems all set to win it, barring a mistake. But we've seen mistakes happen in the GCOR Elite Series. Of course, if you were there for Season 1, you saw it wasn't really a mistake. I mean, when Joe Casted Bally and Pan Am were going for it, and Joe Cast looked to be set to win, and then he had contact with Bally, and then that ruined his chances of a victory. He didn't even get on the podium after that. It was Cam who ended up usurping him and taking third position on that occasion. It wasn't a mistake, but it was a change of circumstance, change of dynamics in the order. Mateus rarely is one to make a mistake, though. Ethan is in second position, and Cam is wearing down on him, but I don't think Cam's going to get there quick enough. He is hauling ass, though, is Cam. Look at that, purple. He continues to set the track alight. So Ethan sets a 33.3. He's in the 33s right now. Cam is flying though as he comes across the line. 31.5. So he's nearly 2 seconds a lap quicker than Ethan, and we've got 4.5 minutes, so that's maybe what, about 3 laps left. 3 to 4 laps to go. Mateus on his way to victory. Ethan just trying to hang in there to second. Again, we say it in Elite, and it's true in Audi League as well. Catching somebody is one thing, passing them is a whole other thing. Oh, Ethan's gone wide. Ethan's gone wide. Will he get a penalty for that? Let's see what the game says. Yes, half-second penalty, and that's going to really hurt his chances of holding on to second. It's lucky. He's lucky though, because he's going to serve it this lap rather than next lap. He was close enough, sorry, far away enough from the penalty line that he gets to serve it this lap. So he gets to recover mentally quickly and then straight back into it. 6.5 second deficit he has. Cam's fuel is low, so you have to watch out for that fuel. Mateus starting next lap 32.8, last time out. And the gap is staying very much the same between Ethan and Cam. It shows Ethan is dialed in. I think he might have been conserving fuel a little bit. Now he's ready to go. He was definitely conserving because he hasn't really stopped since earlier on in the race. He hasn't stopped. Now the gap goes on to 6 seconds. 2.5 minutes to go. And Mateus is just extending the gap out front because Ethan's focus has switched from attack to defense. From neutral, I should say, neutral standpoint to straight defending. Right on board with Cam as we speak right now. Look how locked in he is. I can't switch it. I can't pan the camera around, but I want to see his face. Pause. What am I talking about? Pause. Hey. Let me relax, man. Flip it out. But yeah, I mean, it's not really working out now. I mean, the gap's opened back up between. The fuel's going to run out for Cam, surely. Mateus on the next lap, and so he's going to have one more lap after this. But for Ethan and for Cam, this is going to be the last one. So I think Ethan will hold on to second place. He's got to clear the lap traffic first. Brandon, allow me, bro. Allow me, bro. I'm rusty on the commentary. I'm rusty on the commentary. Here we go. Blue flag's out for Shotto. He needs to let Ethan by. And they're rubbing wheels. This is not what we want to see. And Shotto's holding him up here, and Ethan's taking him out. He's snapped. He was not having that at all. He took him out. And Lancia screaming, kick Ethan, DQ. Hey, we'll let the stewards sort that one out. We'll let the stewards sort that one out. So here goes Mateus then. He's going to reach the line before the drop of the flag, so he's going to have another one to go. But for Ethan right now, it looks like he's going to hold on to P2 as the checkered flag flies. 40 minutes is up, and here comes Ethan to take the checkered flag. Second place is his. Cam also finishing in third, 3.9 seconds back. So the stewards will say something. And Brandon just said Ethan has attachment issues. He just wanted to be close to Shotto. CO2 in 4th. Also managing to get past Shotto, who finishes 5th, and the camera now focuses on Mateus, and that fuel is running extremely low, but again it was a chess match and Mateus was the one who secured victory in the chess match. He made the pivotal strategic move. But again, I want to see what tyre he started on though, because remember there's a mandatory tyre change. You have to change tyre. Did Mateus change tyre? If he didn't change tyre, he will lose this win. And it will go to Ethan. But we'll see. Let's find out. So let's see then. Mateus coming across the line, and here he goes. Mateus just aura farming as he crosses the line. Straight aura farming. So Mateus crossed the line in 1st place in the Audi League. So let's see the result then. So yes, Mateus did take victory then. It's been official, made official. Mateus wins. He's done it. Mateus, Ethan, Cam, CO2. So CO2 did get slapped with a minute penalty because he didn't change the compound, I don't think. He got slapped with 1 minute penalty. Shotto 5th. Lancia, Matt and Jensen not finishing the race. Let's get a replay as well. That's going to be crucial later on. Right, so he started on mediums. That makes sense then. That makes sense then. So I thought he started on hards, Mateus. But fair enough. Because the safety car would just allows you to change to hards in it, so fair enough then. That being done then, I'm sure there'll be a lot of discourse in the... the CO2 wasn't aware of the tyre compounds, but he keeps his position, it's fine. There's a lot of discourse in the server, but Mateus taking the victory this time. Let's see what happens then in the next round, round 3 of the season. Where are we lining up in round 3? If I just check the calendar, I believe it is Dragon Trail. And it is Dragon Trail. We're going Dragon Trail in round 3, so make sure you are there for that one next Friday. As always, GCOR GT Audi League. Check the server as well, join the Discord server if you haven't already, because GT Elite, we're going to start bringing that one in as well. So make sure you're there for that. Follow the TikTok, follow the Instagram, follow the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Here we go. Let's go then. Alright. I don't worry, CO2. So I'm expecting to see a lot of stewarding going on in this one. Serious things going on. But yeah, good race overall. Thank you all for watching. As always, GCOR Elite coming in about just over a month's time, and obviously you've got GT Audi, still 4 rounds to go. Far from over just yet. Thanks all for watching. I'll see you in the next one in a bit.